The Trump administration is auditing FEMA to root out waste and improve efficiency. This aims to ensure taxpayer dollars are used responsibly. FEMA's history of mismanagement makes it a prime target for reform. The audit seeks to bring transparency and accountability to FEMA. It's a crucial step towards restoring public trust in government. Leading the charge on FEMA reform are two prominent figures known for their commitment to fiscal responsibility. Our 45th and currently our 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and former South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. Their shared belief in limited government and efficient governance has made them natural allies in the fight against government waste. Trump, a successful businessman before entering politics, brings a wealth of experience in identifying and eliminating inefficiencies. His no-nonsense approach to government has resonated with many Americans who are fed up with bureaucratic waste. Noem, a rising star in the Republican Party, gained national recognition for her handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Her refusal to implement lockdowns or mask mandates, coupled with her state's strong economic performance, has made her a popular figure among conservatives. Together, Trump and Noem represent a formidable force for change in Washington. Their commitment to fiscal responsibility and their willingness to challenge the status quo have made them powerful advocates for government reform. The Trump administration enlisted Elon Musk to lead the Department of Government Efficiency. Musk's innovative thinking aims to improve government efficiency and end all the loopholes. His role is to provide an outsider's perspective. Critics worry about conflicts of interest, but he is not even getting paid a salary to perform this contracted temporary work. And cleaning up the mess of fraudulent, wasteful spending is not easily done without a group of young Silicon Valley geniuses. Does their age really bother you, when the job is getting completed thoroughly and concisely? What matters is that they uncover the veil of corruption within these agencies so it ceases from ever occurring again. The audit by Musk of USAID has uncovered wasteful spending and questionable practices. President Trump highlighted $100 million spent on condoms for Hamas, which produced bombs. This audit reveals the need for greater oversight of government spending. Such spending raises serious concerns about FEMA's procurement processes. Other wasteful spending includes $20 million for Iraq Sesame Street, $9 million for feeding Syrians, but instead in hands of Al-Qaeda in Iraq, $15 million in oral contraceptives and more condoms in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. Excessive and unnecessary spending continues with $2.5 million for electric vehicles in Vietnam, $1.5 million for Serbia diversity, equality, and inclusion in workplaces, and the list continues. These findings have fueled public outrage and calls for reform. The Trump administration vows to hold those responsible accountable. The American people speak overwhelming support for fiscal responsibility. The Trump administration's efforts to report agency spending and eliminate waste have overwhelming support from Americans. Over 80% believe the federal government wastes too much money. The public's frustration is palpable, and the administration's actions resonate with voters. Americans want a government that is accountable and responsible with their money. The Trump administration's commitment to fiscal responsibility is a welcome change. Protecting your privacy these days is so invaluable that Trump and Noem address data security concerns with utter importance. Trump and Noem assure that the audit will not compromise privacy. Elon Musk's team will only analyze program data to improve efficiency. The audit aims to identify systemic issues, not target individuals, ensuring FEMA funds help those in need. Privacy advocates remain concerned, arguing aggregated data can still infer sensitive information. Trump team is streamlining FEMA and laying out a blueprint for a more efficient future. The administration is also considering shifting disaster relief responsibilities to state and local governments, arguing that they are often better equipped to respond to local needs, as evidenced with California Fire Department allies from neighbor states coming to the rescue and needed relief of Californians. Concerns about Elon Musk's involvement cite his lack of government experience and potential conflicts of interest. The administration argues these criticisms are unfounded and politically motivated. They emphasize the audit is conducted by experienced professionals and Musk's role is advisory. The goal is to make the government more efficient and effective. Despite reassurances, the debate over all the government agency audits continues, looking for fraud. The stakes are high, impacting millions of Americans and internationally affecting humanitarian groups that Senator Rubio has vowed to help Trump keep commitments to, and vows to have direct oversight in humanitarian fund distributions, which he will assure go to truly needed USAID humanitarian groups, not auspicious, shady shell corporations. Secretary Rubio will appropriate funds in accordance to assuring that allocated funding goes exactly where the most medically and humanitarian needs still exist. The road ahead will include a more accountable and efficient government for all Americans. The audit of USAID is just one example of the Trump administration's broader efforts to bring greater transparency and accountability to the federal government. These efforts have been met with fierce resistance from some quarters, but they have also resonated with many Americans who are fed up with government waste and inefficiency. The public's desire for a more accountable and effective government is palpable, and the Trump administration is tapping into that sentiment. The road ahead will undoubtedly be challenging, but the Trump administration's commitment to government reform is undeniable. Today, Monday, February 10, 2025, Trump told the Associated Press that he had taken USAID off the lease for the building, and all but a handful of employees are even allowed in, as the building will be repurposed and has been blocked off. All USAID letters and signs have been removed or blocked. USAID contract workers rallied outside USAID headquarters in Washington today, protesting the agency's closure. Please like, subscribe, and share. Comment below if you feel Trump is doing exactly everything he promised in his campaign. We really want to know your thoughts. Your opinion matters to us, so don't hold back. And don't forget to subscribe so you can check out our latest videos on Breaking Trump News channel by clicking the link on the screen. Thanks for watching.